Hello dear traders, welcome to InstaForex TV channel. You're watching a weekly link up with me, Anna Kasatkina. We'd like to discuss the ongoing situation on Forex with technical analyst Peter Yakimovic and forecast further moves of popular currency pairs. Panic selling in global stock markets is eventually coming to an end. The US Fed calmed down investors by launching an unprecedented QE program virtually without limits. Besides, the US Senate had to approve a massive fiscal stimulus package worth almost $2 trillion. Nevertheless, the coronavirus pandemic has been spreading around the world at appalling rates. More and more countries declare quarantine, which badly hurts business and dampens consumer sentiment. Meanwhile, global financial markets are trading under extreme volatility. So growing pessimism on prospects of the US economy enabled the euro-dollar pair to rebound from multi-year lows and develop a rally. The US dollar is finishing the week with the steepest fall in 10 years. Where will the pair bump into resistance and hold its growth? Let's ask our technical analyst Peter Yakimovic. Hi, Peter.
Hello, dear traders. On the euro versus US dollar, basically what I found according to the 4-hour time frame is that we got a breakout of the resistant trend line, which actually was very well defined. So we got an upside breakout, and this is a basically sign that the buyers actually took control over the sellers. And my expectation is that euro dollar can trade to the upside. So buying the dips on the 120 or 240 minute time frame seems like potential strategy in the next few days. So what I expect basically is that the price can hit the 1.1150, which is actually a very solid resistance level. And even if there is a potential for a bigger up move, I see the potential for test of the 1.1250. And in my opinion, because of this breakout of this the resistance trend line, or the very well-defined resistance trend line, because of the making the higher highs and higher lows on the 4-hour time frame, seems like that there is an upside continuation. And my prediction is again that the euro can trade to the upside towards the level of 1.1150.
Meanwhile, the pound-dollar pair is also following the bullish trend. Having reached a historic low, the pound sterling gained momentum with the fastest growth over recent 11 years.
On the British pound versus US dollar, what I found is that there is also a broken pivot resistance. Seems like a double bottom pattern that we have established on this currency pair. So that important pivot at the 1.1945 is broken, and that there is I can predict the price can go to test the 1.2220 or even 1.2370 level, which are basically the resistance levels based on the previous price action in the background. So I expect for upside move on the British pound versus US dollar because the confirmed double bottom and broken resistance trend line, and there is also the strong momentum on the 310 oscillator. I also saw the good new momentum on the way up, which is a good confirmation for that demand basically is in control. So expectation is the price can go upside towards the level at the 1.2220.
At last, the dollar-yen pair managed to escape from a trading range. What direction do you expect the currency pair to follow?
On the USD versus Japanese yen, there is a very interesting situation because based on the 4-hour time frame, I found that there was a breakout of the rising wedge near the important resistance around 111.60, which was, by the way, our upward target from the previous forecast. So after we reached that important resistance, the USD Japanese yen created that rising wedge, and then we got a downside breakout most recently, and the breakout of the rising trend line, which is actually a double confirmation for the further downside, speaking of technical analysis. So I expect further downside on the USD Japanese yen, and the downward levels and potential downward targets are set at the price of 108.28 and eventually 105.25. Both targets are based on the previous price action using the 4-hour time frame. So my expectation is to the downside on USD versus Japanese yen.
Thank you, Peter, for your trading recommendations, and see you next week. You've watched the Linkup on InstaForex TV channel with me, Anna Kasatkina, and Peter Yakimovic, technical analyst of InstaForex office. We wish you always profitable trading and see you soon.